Invited, and if they turn up, they will definitely just in case they don't make it.
You say you've invited a few people. Maybe I've invited a few people as
Oh,
well. Yeah. So hopefully we can replicate that, but obviously we are going to get our predictions in very, very soon. Make sure you guys are joining the tournaments, though it is in-game, the tournament. It is called Showdown Live, so anyone can join, but only the top few teams will be invited to that main event where we will be giving away all that money, all that merch of the Corsair and the NTE Sports. Obviously, our sponsors, thank you to them for sponsoring us, of course. But yeah, we will be hosting these 1v1 tournaments for the next few weeks, and obviously the inaugural grand finals in January.
yes. Well, now leading up to this is all just the qualifying events. So the top 3 players from today will qualify and be invited to compete in a big finals showdown in order to win, again, some nice bundle prizes from Corsair, which thanks to our lovely sponsors, NTE Sports.
Oh yeah, we love them, of course. In case, again, guys, you don't know how to join, we will be showing you on the screen very, very soon. But right now, we are just hoping to get into these tournaments very, very soon. But from previous tournaments, we obviously did get Storm in. We did get also Orkan in, we did get Kizzy in, and we also did get Turtles in to these tournaments. So in case you guys don't know how to get into these tournaments, you obviously are in-game. Hopefully you're in-game. You do go to the Find tournaments, and you do go to the Custom, and of course you will find Showdown Esport.
Yes, exactly. But how's your day been today?
My game's been very pleasurable, I would say. I've certainly been playing a few games, been meeting some friends, and yeah, I've been looking forward to this all day, really. And it's been such a pleasure to cast all these people so far and hopefully crown the champion soon.
Yes, definitely.
How's your day been, Krill?
My day's been not too bad, you know. Played some games, we've got some on Mar, we're going up,
okay.
ranking up a little bit. So besides that, no, it's been a pretty good day, and I'm really looking forward to hopefully seeing some pretty solid players come through.
Oh yeah. So just a reminder, everyone, that there is a tournament at 7:30 today, or 8:30 if you're in Europe, maybe, but it is a 1v1 tournament, and anyone can join. It is called Showdown Live. Make sure you guys can get in there. I believe you can join now. I can't exactly see the time, but I believe it is 7:15. 7:15, isn't it, that it starts?
It starts at 7:30, but it's joinable from 7:15, and it is now 7:18. So the tournament is now live and joinable.
And it is joinable now, of course. You guys have got 15 minutes to join that. Obviously, it is going to be called Showdown Live. If you guys don't know how to go into it, then obviously, normally you'd go to the home screen, and then you'd go to tournaments, and then you go to custom, and you go to find tournament, and you do go on the top. It should be at the top of the screen, guys. It is called Showdown Live. If not, you do have to go down just a little bit. You guys can see now. And it is right there, and you do just join it. It doesn't matter what colours you have. You can have any colour. You can be black and white. You can be blue and purple. It doesn't matter. And you can join. Doesn't matter if you win or lose. We're not here to judge you. We're here to cast you, and we're here to have a good time, really.
Yes, 100% I agree. Now, what sort of shots are you hoping to see today?
Oh, what am I hoping to see, to be honest? I'm hoping to see some flip resets, some ceiling shots. We've certainly seen it before. We know the caliber of some players joining today is certainly worth your watch today, guys. So clicking off, it would be a very big regret from a lot of you, I would admit. But yeah, So flip reset, ceiling shots, some pinches. I believe we saw a little pinch from you earlier today. Would you care to share the screen? You could actually show us.
We could, but you know what? We'll have to we'll have to keep that for a rainy day. And
Okay.
It wasn't a goal. It wasn't a goal.
The humbleness, I take that. So, yeah, we are getting back into it. So, guys, if you don't have to join, make sure you do go to the tournaments. You do go to custom. So, tournaments, custom, find tournament, and you do go to 1v1, and you do go to Showdown Live. You might have to go down just a little bit, but hopefully it will be on the top of the screen very soon. But yeah, it is a 1v1 tournament. Make sure you guys get in there. We can't wait to see you. Whether you're watching, whether you're playing, it is going to be a good tournament.
100%. And if you, ladies and gentlemen, are in the chat below, say hi. Tell us how your day is going. We'll be sure to read your comments this stream.
Also, let us know your predictions, guys. It will be starting in about 10 minutes, the tournament from now. Of course, we are about to show you the qualified team so far. But, of course, there is going to be 3 people qualifying for today. So, obviously, we do have Storm, we do have Orkan, we do have Kizzy, and we do have Turtles. Who do you think out of them teams so far is going to potentially win the grand finals?
I think out of the qualified people so far, I think Orkan and Turtles, that's going to be a very, very good matchup. I'm not sure who takes it out of those two. I'm not sure. It would have to go down to the coin.
I would have to say it could go any way right now, because who knows? Some people might be practicing more than others, but at the end of the day, they've certainly deserved their spot. There's still plenty more spots to be made, really, to be deserved. So make sure you guys do get into them tournaments. We don't want to miss out on, especially, we know a lot of people are very good at this game, so we don't want to miss out on it. And of course, hopefully getting into this tournament very, very soon. But if you guys don't have to join, once again, make sure you are joining Showdown Live. If you have any questions, please do let us know in the chat. Also, get your predictions in. We are going to be doing our predictions very, very soon once we do know the bracket. But yeah, we've got 3 people to qualify today. I mean, out of the people that you've invited today, Krill, would you say that they would qualify today, maybe?
I would say they have the potential to win the whole event.
Well,
it's a very strong statement, but let's see if they turn up.
Actually, I would say my players are potentially going to win the event, so it could be a very close match today, guys. So another reason to be watching today. You don't want to be missing out on all of these insane plays, mechanical shots, even just smart plays. Really, it's all part of the game. So even those small incremental plays, you always want to be watching them and always keeping along.
And definitely let us know in the chat if you think Team Krill's players or Team Mission's players are going to win.
Well, I'm feeling a bit of Mission to that. I feel like Mission's the underdog here. So there's obviously Krill. He's got a fair few players under his belt. And, well, of course, I have as well. But I feel like Krill's players... Actually, technically, is Turtles part of your... Would you say he's part of your players or my players?
I would say Turtles is part of my players. I have quite a history of playing against Turtles and with Turtles.
Myself as well. I mean, yeah, Turtles, I've had a few times with it. He's pretty good, but he certainly deserves this spot here. But obviously we have got Kizzy, who's part of mine, and we've got Storm, who's also part of mine, but we've got Orkan, obviously, on your side. So we'll have to wait and see, really, but... Obviously, we've got a fair few players playing, but make sure you guys are sharing about as well. Make sure you do click that share button. It is a free thing to do. Make sure to drop those follows. We're trying to get to 50 followers so we can get that affiliate, guys. Much appreciated for that, honestly. And, of course, we will be streaming for the next few weeks, and there will be the grand finals in January. So in case you guys are not qualified for that, make sure you are getting into that. We will be showing you, again, the qualified teams very, very soon. But, of course, we will be starting in the next 5 minutes. And saying that, just waiting a little bit longer, but I'm not sure if there is any technical faults right now. But we have got people qualified. If you guys still don't know how to join, it is called Showdown Esports. We've had some insane tournaments so far. If you guys have seen a lot on the Discord, then make sure you guys do keep up on the Instagram, on the Discord, on the Twitter. There's a lot of ways to keep up with us and obviously to watch some insane plays. Whether you're watching, whether you're playing, it's all a bit of fun.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are having a bit of technical difficulty, so we are going to cut for a quick 2-minute break before the tournament starts. We'll be right back. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for that quick break. We're having some technical difficulties we needed to get resolved.
And of course, guys, we are getting into this tournament in just a couple of minutes. Make sure you guys are joining Showdown Live. It will be at the top of your screen. Obviously, it is an in-game tournament, 1v1 tournament. Anyone can join, but make sure you guys do join now. This is your last minute or two, literally, to get in. Obviously, we have got a few more tournaments, but I would not miss out on these tournaments as a lot of people will be playing, and there's a lot of opportunities to be grabbed. But as we keep going in week out, there will be less places available. So make sure you grab it while you can.
100%, 100%. You know, these places will start going. You know, each week there'll be less and less places. So you've more of a chance now if you play in this one and next one. You've more chances of qualifying the earlier you start.
Obviously, guys, it is in-game. I have put on the Discord, or the Discords, I should say, how to join. Obviously, we do show it on the screen sometimes, but if you guys do not have any idea how to join the tournament, this is your last call. Make sure you do let us know in the chat. We can help you. And of course, 1v1 tournament, once again, anyone can join. The winners of these qualifiers, or like the top performers, will be invited to a grand finals tournament where you can win hundreds of pounds worth of Corsair merch. So not an opportunity to miss, really.
100%. And it looks like we have Kizzy and Oaksley in the chat. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Hello to all of you guys once again. And make sure you guys just join the tournament because we need as many people in here as possible. But in case you guys don't know how to join, this is your last call. I know I keep saying it, guys, but we got to get people in there. Can't wait to see everyone be joining. And it is obviously in-game. It is called Showdown Live. It is right here for everyone to join. So in case you guys don't want to join, you do go to Find Tournament. You do go to Custom. You do go to Find Tournament right there. And you do go to Showdown Live. It is at the top of the screen, guys. You can't miss it. It's right there for all of you. And we've got a few people in, but the question is, who will win?
That is the question. Who will win? Who will qualify for this big showdown tournament?
I can't wait, honestly. We're starting now, guys, in fact. Bracket's about to be made. We can't wait. I don't know about you guys, but this, I have no words, really. I just can't, but I can't wait for it. It's been waiting the whole week for this, and it's all come down to it.
100%. I'm very excited, and it looks like we have Swingerling also in the chat. Welcome in. Hi.
Hello.
Going?
We are starting now. We are just finding a match to watch, obviously. We don't exactly know who we're going to be watching in these qualifiers, but we will definitely know for the grand finals. We are just getting those people in right now, making sure everyone can play those tournaments. And we have got the bracket ready, and we are just getting into our first match, guys. We can't wait for it, and I hope you guys can't wait for it either. And we are just going to be joining right now. We're just looking at the bracket just to make sure everyone knows who is playing. We are showing the entire bracket right now. We've got a fair few people in there. Let's get up, get loud, guys. It is game day. And, of course, we will be starting from the, I believe, round of 16. And then it goes down to quarters, semis, and finals. It is a single elimination from what I saw.
It is single elimination, yeah, single elimination.
Okay, so yeah, we are just getting into the round of 16 now. We are just waiting for the matches to obviously load as they are still configuring. But that's okay, guys. We've got plenty of time tonight and plenty of more matches to come to you. I can't wait for it. And again, just remind us, what sort of plays are we looking for today, Krell?
You know, I think we're looking for definitely some mechanics. You know, we love to see a bit of flair, but we also love to see a lot of fundamentals, the basics. You know, I love seeing very all-rounded. You know.
Oh, yeah, of course. And I believe we're going to see probably more than we expect. We don't want to jinx it, of course.
Don't want to jinx it.
But I'm feeling good about this one.
Yes, I agree. I've got a good feeling. I'm looking forward to getting in and seeing these matches, seeing these plays, and looking to find who's going to be that one who may even win the whole tournament.
Well, it's not just one. It's 3 people. But that being said, guys, I do believe we are about to get into our first game. Now, make sure you are ready, guys. Obviously, the match is happening, but I'm not sure if we're having a couple technical difficulties right now.
Yeah, it seems like we're having a bit of technical difficulties. We'll have to cut to a very quick break just to try and get these resolved. We'll be right back. try and get the next match as Flo's match.
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It seems like we cut back just a slight bit too early there, but it looks like we are joining into our
We
first
are into
match.
these matches, guys. Let's get up, get loud. We do apologize for the delay, but we are all the way back. And let's get up and get ready because we got some Rocket League for all of you. And I do apologize once again for seeing our faces. We should be watching the game, but it does seem like there's a goal already, which is very, very exciting. But in the meantime, guys, first goal. I can't quite see who's playing. Can you see who's playing?
I can't see just
Oh,
yet.
here we go. Here
now
we go.
We've got...
I can't quite see that.
I can't quite read that.
Should we try and read it? We're a little bit far away. So
We are a little bit farther away. It'd be good if we could get that full screen. There we go.
It's El Bonanzo versus
Nuke Syndrome.
Nukesy Syndrome. The Nukes.
Nuke Syndrome TV versus El Vinalzo. And you know, Nuke Syndrome really seems to be having quite a dominant hold on this game, being 4-0 up.
4-0 up.
4-0 up.
and
40
what?
seconds left on the clock.
And he might go for a reset there. He might go again. He gets the stall. He goes for the triple almost straight in there. And just no hesitation and nothing. Mr. Vulzlaki, I think that's his name. I was calling Vol. But what a shot there. Couldn't quite get the triple reset, but he does definitely get the double reset.
He does get the double. You know, it looked like he was really trying to get that triple, but he just sort of missed that last pre-flip into that reset there. But, I mean, that's a brilliant mechanical play. And for our first match of the day, really starting us off strong.
Oh, and almost a kickoff goal there. Could not quite convert it, but he's gone for a fake there. It does seem like he's keeping a lot of possession right now. And does seem like Mr. Vol is not having it, really. He's not really pushing up. He doesn't see the point right now. And it does seem like Mr. Nukesy has certainly got a lot of possession. And it does seem like he might be on track to win this game. He does go for a lot of resets. He gets the musty. He might go for another reset. Gets the reset, but can't quite finish. But that being said, Nukesy with the first win. And well done to him once again. Do you think he's going to make a deep run in this tournament?
Well, we didn't get to see too much of how he plays when he's under a bit of duress, but you know what? He definitely looked quite strong in those mechanics, especially that play at the end there. He didn't quite score it, but it was still a very good play. You know, that flip reset into the musty, into another flip reset, you know.
Oh, yeah. Wow. He's so mechanical. We do apologize again for the delay, guys. We will be watching full matches now. But, of course, Nukesy was... And Vol, obviously, both their debuts. They've still got more chances in future. We've all got chances in future. We are about to join the next match, guys. 3, 2, 1, and let's get right in. Get up, get loud. It's round 2, guys.
Yes, and this right here is going to be a special match because we are watching one of my players.
Oh, and 3-0 now. And Flo, it's his debut, but you wouldn't think so. 3 goals just over a minute in, and he's got that momentum.
Yeah, this is one of my players that I've invited in to try.
Oh, is it?
To
Okay,
try and upset some of the qualified players.
He's playing against Lev. I don't think we've seen Lev before, but he certainly is still not giving up. A lot of players in this situation probably would have maybe even forfeited, but still push him. And obviously does give away possession there, but he is still pushing up. Not too high on boost. He is going to need to get back in time. Flo is there. Can Flo recover? Flo is a little bit awkward there. He can't recover. And what a defensive clearance there by Lev.
Yeah, looking like Flo knows he's on stream, going for the pogo plays there. You know, maybe trying to show off a bit of his mechanics for all of the viewers. We love to see it.
On Krill with the glaze, of course, but I'm going to be here with the Lev glaze. I'm standing up for Lev. I think he can get a little bit of a comeback here. At least a decent comeback. He might go for a flick there, but what a save there by Flo.
Beautiful save there from Flo. And that was a really good flick from Lev. You know, he used his situation to make the play awkward. He flicked at the right time, but just unfortunately couldn't get the placement just well enough.
Oh, and Lev trying to get the reset there, but of course, unfortunately, did not quite get all 4 wheels on his car. But that being said, he is keeping possession here. And of course, he might be going for another shot. One of his first shots, I would say. Not quite enough momentum, but certainly putting Flo under a little bit more pressure.
Yeah, 100%. And Flo, we see the flip reset goal set off from the little ground to air dribble. Wow, what a play from Flo there.
And Flo, he's got that momentum literally flowing, some could say. Gets the reset, all full wheels. That's what you really need to get a proper reset. And, of course, 4-0. Lev still got time. It is his debut, of course. It is, unfortunately, single elimination. But there's still more qualifiers in future. So even if Lev loses this, or anyone loses this, especially if you're in this, guys, then you've got another chance in future. But that being said, what a shot by Flo.
Yeah, very, very good shot. You know, it's very unfortunate. Lev looks like quite a solid player, but when you're in second round up against someone with an RLCS blue tag, you know, it's going to be a very tough matchup.
And of course, I think it's top 128, isn't it, that you can get blue tag now. So there's a lot of opportunity to get some rewards in-game, whether you do join casually or competitively. But obviously 5-0 now for Flo. I believe it is first to 7 goals. A shot there for Lev. But unfortunately, Flo is there. And he is ready to dominate and get some more goals to his name.
Yeah, and again, that was beautiful control there off that Musty.
Oh.
But he couldn't quite bring it back. And Lev capitalizes on that slight misplay and takes the open net.
And Flo, certainly getting a little bit too confident. Big for his boots, some could say. But he is certainly going for a lot of experimental plays, I would say, right now. He is 4 goals up, technically, so it's not the end of the world if he lets a couple goals in. But, of course, still we'll need to focus on getting some more of them plays going.
Yeah, and Flo just trying to get that possession there, control it. He gets the bump, and he will finish it to make it 6-1. That's just very, very well played there. You know, controlling the position there, realizes he's outplayed. It gets that perfect little bump, and even on 0 boost, there's just not much Lev can do.
And the question is, will he get the Brazil? Because he's 1 goal away. I feel like Lev, he has potential to deny this Brazil. We've seen the goal from him already. I don't see why we couldn't see another goal from him. But we've got a fair few people in this tournament, guys, so make sure to get some hype going. We've got some plenty more exciting matches to come even after this. But it might be a shot here from Flo, but he is back in time, Lev. The question is, will he get that 7th goal?
I think there's definitely a possibility he will, but I'm not riding Lev out. He's looking quite solid, but just maybe slightly outclassed here. You know, I'd love to see a little bit more from him before this game is over, but with the flip reset off the wall.
Flo. Obviously, I know the Glazer, but I'm turning into a bit of a Flo Glazer myself here. The reset again straight over the opponent. There's not much you can do there. Maybe be on back post, but honestly, Flo, he's got some momentum to his name, and I can imagine him going very far in this tournament.
Yeah, that was a very dominant display right there. You know, his opponent wasn't a very it wasn't an easy opponent, but the dominance and control that was shown there from Flo was very impressive. I'm excited to see if he can control that, you know, keep that same momentum into the next matchup.
Yeah, of course. Consistency is a very big thing in a lot of esports games, including Rocket League, of course. And the question is, can he hold it out? Because we've seen some players before that have played extremely good one game. It's a little bit like Storm. Obviously, we're not saying Storm's played bad at all. He's played really good in the previous tournaments. But in some of the first few rounds, he was playing extremely good. Like, he was getting triple flip resets. He was playing smart. And then when it came to the grand finals, or I'm not sure if it was a different tournament, but I think it was the grand finals against Orkan, we weren't seeing that consistency from him. We weren't seeing that determination as much. And there was just a few plays where it just wasn't going his way. So obviously consistency is a big thing, but I feel like Flo might just have it.
Yeah, I agree. And another example of that would be Wifkin, you know, being really good with his mechanics and consistency. But then, you know, when he gets a little bit ahead, he goes from Orkan into Wifkin and just misses the ball.
Oh, of course. And getting into the next game now, we have got Flo again, and he's playing against Kizzy. Kizzy, obviously one of our qualifiees already, but so it won't matter if he does lose this. But of course, he still want to be winning these for practice, for his legacy, really. And it is going to be 1 goal for Flo already that we did not get to witness, but hopefully we do get to witness the next goals that do occur. But obviously, Flo on the wall here. He is trying to be pressured there by Kizzy. Kizzy trying to bring it back, but Flo recovered, and Flo might be going for a second here. Kizzy is there in time. We do know Kizzy is quite prominent on his defensive players. That's certainly what he was doing a lot against Orkan. But the question is, will we be able to hold up against Flo as well?
Yeah, 100%. And I think the difference between, let's say, Orkin and Flo's 1v1 style is. Kizzy gets one back.
Oh, he gets one back. I don't know, I was zoned out there. I can't lie. Kizzy, he gets the boost. He plays patient, and he just gets a straight up boom there. No hesitation. And that's what you really need if you're Kizzy. Just capitalizing those plays, cutting in, challenging, and just finding every opportunity imaginable, really.
Yes, 100%. And with a player who's as solid as Flo, I mean, he's got one back already. It's 2-1.
Oh, no, that's unlucky for Kizzy, really. A bit of a kickoff goal there. I think Kizzy, unfortunately, I don't think he was expecting to really flip out on that kickoff. He really needs to keep making sure he's getting that straightforward kickoff there, as I feel like he just went a little bit out there, but it's only a kickoff goal. It could be worse. He does get a much better kickoff there. That being said, Flo does get the demo. Flo might be going for a shot. He might get the reset. Could not quite finish, but now Kizzy, now he's on the counter-attack, and he's going to get a second.
Wow. Kizzy has equalized to make it 2-2 against Flo. Wow. What a play there.
And Kizzy, the defensive plays paying off. I can't even speak. He's just putting the words out of my mouth right now. 2-2, 1 minute and 22 seconds into this game. And 4 goals already. How many goals do you think is going to happen this match, Krill?
Well, it's looking like there's going to be a lot just from the start of this. You know, we're only a minute and a half in, and both players have drawn blood. Well, let's just see which player can take the advantage.
Ooh. Oh, he might go for a double tap. He dares the double tap.
Gets it.
And Kizzy, I don't think he was expecting that. He was on the back post. He was playing him out a bit, playing with his food a bit. I think he was just chilling, thinking, yeah, you know what? I don't think Flo's going to hit this. But Flo comes back, and he's like, yeah, I will hit this, actually. 3-2, but Kizzy's certainly not out of it yet.
100%. It's a shame that Kizzy's positioning there was just slightly off, because if he was in net there, that would have been quite a trivially easy save. But unfortunately just rotated out the play, and we're seeing Flo go for a lot of these mechanical plays. You know, Kizzy needs to really start taking advantage, maybe challenging early, trying to shut them down a bit so we can get that counter-attack going.
But Kizzy does seem to be holding out, not only in defense, but offense. We are seeing him certainly pushing up a lot, because against that game with Orkin, we did certainly not see him pushing up a lot, but I see why he's not pushing up when people like Flo just going all the way with that, and there's probably not a lot you can do there, really.
No, not really. And the thing that makes this save so difficult is because when he gets that musty, the ball is traveling really slowly, and when he gets that musty, it really speeds the ball up, and you've not a lot of time to react to it.
Oh yeah, that certain part on the ball where you get all that mustard, a lot of people call it, is certainly very, very satisfying when you do hit it. I mean, it could be the difference between like 50 kph and like 150 kph. But that being said, Kizzy might be going for a flick here. He tries to go for a fake potentially, but Flo's not having any of it. And now Flo's on the counter-attack. He might be going for a little bit of a doomsy, but Kizzy is there, not Coombsy. Kizzy, of course, he might be going for another flick here. He's going the whole way. And now Kizzy, 4-3 back.
Wow. That's exactly what Kizzy needs to be doing, is playing it slowly, controlling it, trying to make him awkward, get that flick goal. You know, Flo's going to be a difficult player to outclass just straight on, so you need to play a little bit nefariously against him.
We do apologise for the director cam on right now, guys. We obviously know you like to see the whole screen, but for in future, hopefully that won't happen. But 4-3 right now, guys. It is a very close game. Let's not get distracted. And of course, now Flo might be going for a bit of a pogo, and he might be going for another play. What a flick there! Dusted him, and straight in there. And Flo, not much effort ready to put after that.
No, you know, he certainly was expecting that insta-flick off that play there. You know, that's a risky challenge to go in for, but it has paid off for Flo getting that little flick there. Just unlucky for Kizzy on that challenge, but very, very well played. The control there was just beautiful.
And 2 minutes left now, and obviously Flo is in the lead, but Kizzy has certainly put up a good fight so far, so I would not put him out of it yet. But that being said, Flo gets the reset. He is controlling it. It might go for another shot, but Kizzy is back in time. Kizzy can serve in this boost very spectacularly, but the question is, can he do it consistently? And now he's trying to get in Flo's mind a bit. He's trying to play some mind games, playing a few fakes here and there. He might be going for a shot, but Flo is there, and Kizzy is on 0 boost. He's going to have to get back in time, but Flo does go wide. Now Flo might be playing some mind games back, but he might go for a fake here. He does get the touch, but couldn't quite connect the double tap.
Yeah, but he manages to play it around. He keeps possession. He's got boost here. You know, he's just trying to lure him out. He's just trying to lure Kizzy out of net there. He's got his boost now. He knows Kizzy doesn't have too much, so he does have the possession. He is able to move around with it. He takes it off the wall to set up a little mechanical play, hits it out mid, goes for the flip reset, gets it, but will he be able to finish it off the 50? He will not. Possession goes back to Kizzy.
And I would say one thing that Flo is certainly doing this game, he's certainly just trying to lair Kizzy into his half, trying to get him to use all that boost and make those mistakes. But doesn't even need to make a mistake there. He's got the goal. I didn't even see the screen there as we had a couple of technical issues, but we're right back. And it's just Flo. What a reset. What a double tap. What a finish.
Yeah, you know, Kizzy really needs to be jumping up there, even if he knows it's not in, but getting that touch right there off the back wall is absolutely critical.
And of course, 6-3 now. So Flo, it is looking good for him. But that being said, Kizzy has got a chance here. He might be able to go for a hook, but he's going for a few fakes here. He might go all the way. He goes for a flick. Can he finish it? Flo's awkward, and Kizzy finishes.
He places it bottom corner. I don't think Flo was expecting him to shoot that there. You know, that flick went to the moon, and then that finish was just perfect.
And almost, I think I was posting in, was it, Krill?
That was posted in.
Yeah, and Kizzy, I don't think we were expecting this from him, because we have seen a lot of defensive plays before, but now he's certainly showing a lot more potential in that more aggressive department of the field. But Flo, once again, going on this back ball, might be going for a full field air dribble, maybe gets a reset, potentially. Will he get a reset? Yes, he gets a reset, and of course.
Adds it to the bottom corner to finish the game, 7-4 to Flo. Wow, the pre-flip air dribble into setting up the flip reset, places it perfectly. Kizzy, don't think he was expecting him to have that.
But that was a superb finish from Flo, really. But I think Flo, that game, he generally was capitalizing a lot with just making Kizzy overcommit. But then Kizzy, again, he was finding a few plays where even though he was overcommitting, he managed to recover it. So Kizzy, we can see why he did deserve this place in the grand finals. But that being said, guys, we are going to get into the next match. Flo is into the semi-finals, I believe, now, if not the grand finals. We have to just double check, guys, but it's an insane tournament so far, and hopefully we do witness some more exciting moments. And it will obviously be the grand finals, I believe, already,
the grand
guys.
finals is up already.
And who will it be? It will be Flo versus
Storm.
Oh,
wow.
And Storm was actually, he is, I believe, qualified into our grand finals, he is now looking to make that a double legacy. Obviously, he does not want to be throwing this away because he did lose to Orkan last time.
It was Turtles.
He lost to Orkan and Turtles.
Orkan and Turtles.
So
not quite a good history.
I know.
Here in the
Well, he has qualified for the
finals.
tournaments, but I feel like getting that win for the tournament will certainly solidify himself right in. And that being said, Flo's already got one.
Flo's got one to start. I didn't quite see there, but he gets a flip reset over Storm. Wow, this is going to be a very good mechanical matchup between these two players.
But of course, guys, it is a best of three, so even if they lose this first match, they're not out of it yet. They still have more chances. Literally, you could lose 3 games if you want. You can sleep for a bit, but obviously you still need to make sure you win 4 games. Well, if it's a best of 7. In this case, it's a best of 3, so you have to win 2 games, whoever wins. But Storm, I feel like we're going to see a good match from him. He's obviously made second place in every tournament so far, so he is very consistent. But the question is, will he be able to get the win this time and get away from that second place curse?
Well, I will certainly see, but he's...
wow. Well, right now, I don't think it's looking too hopeful for Storm. But then again, it is only the first 30 seconds in. We can't really hate on him, or 50 seconds, I should say. But still, Storm, we've seen a lot from him before, and hopefully we do see some more from him again.
He's definitely got a tall order in place. Flo is a 2K plus ELO SSL, a really, really solid player. But Storm just puts one off the post. Oh, he can't be doing that.
And again, Storm is showing some more pressure plays now. He has got the full 100 boost. He is certainly going to probably going for a bit of a fake challenge here, potentially. I don't think he's going to challenge. Yeah, very smart play from him there. And might go for a pogo there. Flo could not quite finish. Now Storm has got the recovery. Storm lets him overcommit, and Storm capitalizes in good fashion.
In very good fashion. You know, the plan B not quite going Flo's direction there and has him overcommitted. That's a great capitalization by Storm there. We need to see a lot more of that.
But 2-1 now, and it's 3 minutes 44 left. There could be a lot happen. Obviously, it's first to 7 goals, so there is a cap, but this could literally go up to a 13-goal game. Do you think that's going to happen, Krill?
It's certainly possible. You know, we've only been in the match for a minute and a half, and you know, we're seeing a lot of pressure from both sides. You know, it seems like Flow is really going for the mechanics and the and outplays and the mind games, and Storm is trying to just create that, you know, capitalize off of that game sense,
and
which he does.
Certainly do so, yeah. And we saw a lot of shots on target, but not quite shots in the net from Storm. But he is certainly starting to sharpen up a little bit more now. He's starting to find his foot in a little bit. That first minute, maybe just getting used to his play, adapting a little bit more, just getting a feel for his opponent. That's what you really got to do, especially in these higher sort of ranked lobbies where obviously you have more than just one game that you're going to get punished off in the best of 3. And 2-2 right now. It could go any way at this point. But that being said, Flow, he's looked a little bit pushed off his axles right now, but it does seem like Storm has got the full 100. Flow is quite low boost. Flow is playing it quite risky here, but Storm also plays it risky, uses all his boost there, and now Flow's capitalised, and now Flow might be going the whole way. He gets the pinch, and he gets a goal back, and the amount of times that Storm was really trying to keep pushing Flow to make those mistakes. But of course, this time, it does look like Flow is pushing Storm right back.
Yeah, it looks like both of these players now are really jousting with each other, just trying to prod and get that positioning and get that boost. And, you know, Flow comes out on top there. And you know what? We've definitely starting to see a lot more dominance come out of Storm in this match now. The question is, will he be able to keep that momentum of dominance up, or will Flow capitalize off this play here? He's looking dangerous.
Ooh.
Storm saves the shot. Who will come out with possession here? Flow does get the boost, and he will control it off the wall, but Storm still is 100 in net.
Oh, and Flow with the card control again. Obviously, we did see it a lot from last game against Kizzy. It did work a lot, but obviously, Storm does seem to have it all fixed up, or mostly fixed up. He also let in a few goals, but he's certainly not letting as many things go past, it does seem. But that being said, Storm playing a few mind games there, makes Flow overcommit, but Flow going for a few bump plays, also trying to recover. I would say this game is a lot about recoveries right now.
And Storm does get the demo on Flow, which opens up the net to equalize it at 3-3 with 2 minutes left on the clock. Let's take a closer look at this. Wow.
Gets the demo,
just
gets the shot.
Yeah, he just catches Flow being a bit greedy with that boost there. Very good read from Storm there. Very good read.
But 3-3 now, and it's just been over 3 minutes, but hopefully we do see some more goals in this game because it's been so many goals right now. It's actually almost too many to comprehend, but that's going to be a double flit reset potentially. Could not quite finish it.
But
Does recover. What a recovery. What a goal by Storm. And I don't think we were saying that, especially a lower ranked player. That's the sort of difference, the men versus boys sort of difference, I should say. And Storm certainly knows what he's up to today.
100%. And you know what? Flow's going to have to start looking out for those bumps because he's really getting them. Storm is really starting to land those bump plays on Flow, and he's going to have to start keeping an eye out for them. You know, Flow isn't a ones main. He's much more used to threes, so that constant threat of a bump isn't always there.
Oh, almost the save of the tournament, I would say there from Flow. Keeping it out, of course, but Storm, once again, trying to lair Flow back, but Flow now trying to keep forwards looking, I should say, on the card to make sure he's not obviously being absolutely insta-challenged there by Storm. Storm does like his insta-challenges a lot. He does like to bring it back a lot, but then Flow is certainly going to punish him potentially for it off the post. Flow with a shot again. He just gets it. And Storm playing a little bit risky there, trying to hold the possession. But Flow certainly capitalizes, and Flow finds those opportunities.
Brilliant composure, brilliant patience just on that shot right at the end there. Instead of just blasting it right at him, he slowed it down and just tapped it over him. And, you know, I don't think Storm was anticipating him to do that. It was very well played, but just maybe a little bit greedy from Storm there. And there's a kickoff goal going in Flow's favor.
You've got to be hitting the center of the ball there. You've got to be flipping into it. And unfortunately, I don't think Storm quite did so there. Flow getting the center of the ball quite literally and securing that kickoff goal. But 1 minute left. It could go any way, really. I would not back down if I were you, Flow, right now. But Flow does seem to be winning a lot of these kickoffs right now. But then again, we have seen a few plays from Storm where he does like to bring it back. Obviously, he did get punished for that earlier. So, obviously, could get punished again. But that being said, he might go for a punish play here, but saved again by Flo, and Flo clutching up in the defensive plays right now.
Right when he needs to, and he's got possession and the booster, but Storm gets the demo. You know what? Storm's been having a lot of success with these demos. I wonder how that's going to play up here, but Storm has space, goes up to the ceiling.
Ooh.
Will he get the double? He doesn't quite, and he's in a terrible position here. Will Flo be able to capitalize? He doesn't quite get the shot off in time. He's going to slow it down and just take possession.
And Storm, this is one of your last chances, brother. 21 seconds left, and the chance is just running out very, very slowly. Or very quickly, I should say. Does get the reset there. Might go for a bit of a mind game there, but could not get it past him. Flo might be going for a shot here. Is he going to waste time? Is he going to go for a shot? He might be going the whole way. Gets the reset. Could not quite go. Can he keep it up? No! And that is going to be the first game to Flo. Storm's not out of it yet, but the question is, do you think he's going to get a game back?
I think Storm, both players looked incredibly solid that game. You know what? They both looked really, really good. But I think Storm has found a lot of success in those demos and those bumps, and he needs to do more of them. He needs to try and disrupt Flo, and I think Flo maybe needs to be a little bit more clinical in his finishing and his play. But I think if both players polish up on that, this will be so, so close to the series.
Well, the good thing about both these players is that win or lose, they have qualified to the main event in a few weeks, which is the good thing. But obviously, you still want to be getting this win here because this could literally be the difference between you winning the tournament and not winning the tournament, because you want to get the best placings, really. You want to get